Batwoman Season 1 has started and it introduced a villain named Alice. In a surprising turn, this Alice is actually Beth Kane, who happens to be a twin sister of Kate Kane, the Batwoman. Alice is a mysterious leader of the Wonderland Gang, a terrorist group kitted out with eerie rabbit masks responsible for kidnapping Agent Sophie Moore, killing a bunch of nameless crows, and threatening an entire park full of helpless Gothamites. By all indications, she seems like the villain of Season 1. It's not uncommon for an early villain to be eclipsed by a bigger bad later on. In the comics, Alice and her crew of magical misfits kidnap Kate Kane to hurt Batwoman and plan to blanket all of Gotham with cyanogen gas, a real-life chemical warfare agent. The toxic gas would kill millions if they could get the plane they rigged over the city. It's hard to say what Alice's long game on this season of Batwoman might be, but it certainly seems to include taunting her sister about not being a good enough daughter for Jake and taunting Jake for not being a good enough father to look for her body, with a healthy dose of general terrorism thrown in. The personal villains always seem to be the most fun, like the reveal that Slade Wilson was Deathstroke, the first season mystery of Dr. Wells's treachery on The Flash, or the early years of Malcolm Merlyn on Arrow. The pilot episode didn't set up too much story-wise, which is probably for the best when considering how much time has to pass between this episode and episode 3 or 4, which is when Elseworlds, last year's crossover, supposedly took place, and episode 8 or 9, which is this year's crossover episode, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Nonetheless, Kate has plenty to deal with as her story begins. While there's a lot of room to grow, this was a strong start for Batwoman. With such an important villain already, it seems like the show is on the right track to prove itself as a contender in this universe. What do you think? Leave a comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.